Hello, today we're going to discuss chapter 18 of the book, The Economics of European Integration, which is Fiscal Policy and Stability Pact. Today we're going to be discussing the chapter into four different sectors, which are: first, the fiscal policy in the monetary union; second, fiscal policy externalities; third, principles; and the fourth, stability and growth pact. Before we discuss, let's first define fiscal policy.
Macroeconomic policy emphasized the use of two key government tools: monetary policy and fiscal policy. Neither of them, it was argued, had been used the way they should have been to avoid the Great Depression. Now, monetary policy is run by the Federal Reserve Bank, which was created not long before the Depression, in 1913. Many economists think that after the stock market crash of 1929, the Fed was paralyzed and that its failure to take action led to the economy-wide collapse. But we'll set aside monetary policy in the Fed for another video. This one focuses on that part of macroeconomics known as fiscal policy, the idea that when people don't spend enough, the government should spend. It can be spelled out this way. Economic output, or gross domestic product, is made up of consumption spending plus investment spending plus government spending. That's it. Since in the Depression, C and I were down to a trickle, G, government, had to spend instead.
Welcome to my show! Today I'll talk about FP, which is not foreign policy, but fiscal policy. There are two types of fiscal policy: the automatic stabilizers and the discretionary policy. I will first talk about automatic stabilizers. So, what is it exactly? Automatic stabilizers are policies that automatically expand and contract during boom and bust cycles of the economy. In an ideal situation, the graph should be something like this, which is smooth sailing. But of course, it's impossible, as there will always be the booms and busts of an economy. So what exactly is a boom and bust of an economy? So basically, the booms and busts of an economy is the highs and lows of it. High period would probably be period with low inflation rate and low unemployment rate, while the bust would be its opposite, with high inflation rate and high unemployment rate. In a boom period, more people are employed, so there's lesser need to have access to unemployment benefits. So in turn, it would lead to lesser government spending. People during this time earn more, which would then lead to higher tax cuts. So even though they earn more, they also pay more taxes. So that regulates their spending. But during the bust period, since more people are unemployed, then that's the time the government will then access the unemployment benefits. To make things easier for you guys, I will compare automatic stabilizers to a boy-girl relationship, so watch the clip closely.
You know what's wrong with you?
What?
Everything.
Are you breaking up with me?
Well, yes.
What's wrong with her? I don't understand her.
Yeah, I just broke up with my girlfriend. Do you have a friend who could introduce her to me?
Yeah, I know someone.
Is she pretty? Please introduce her to me. Right now, right now.
Alright, I'll call her up.
Let's go, let's go. Hi, Jenny. Do you want to come with me to fly my helicopter? If you want, okay?
I'm not sure.
I have this oil company in Dubai, so I'm very rich.
Well, but you don't like Taylor louder. Well, my friends, the girl here acts as the discretionary policy. Why you ask? It's because because the automatic stabilizers cannot control the boom and bust cycle of the economy.
But I can transform into both.
When joining a monetary union, we all know that a country still retains full control over its other macroeconomic instrument, which is fiscal policy. In that case, we must take into account that from sharing the same monetary policy, fiscal policy actions of one country may affect other countries within the said integration. Here's an example.
Remember to share, okay? Have to share. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Oh, how are you?
We have seen that Jenny's decision of eating most of the chips made Kim cry. In relation to fiscal policy, when there is deep integration among countries, the decision of one country cannot overlook the effects on its partners. What if
We have to talk.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay. Yeah, so what's this? Because of your greed, I was not able to eat the chip. So, how should we fix this? Well, since I was hungry, what could you do about this? Can you stop my hunger?
But we are sisters. We should be sharing. Okay.
You also make sense. Well then, okay. Why don't we have an agreement?
An agreement to share. That's nice.
And yes, indeed, it was also my fault that I dominated the chips. And so there.
now, Jenny and Kim decided to agree on how they will consume their next packs of chips. In international setting where there is deep integration among countries, fiscal policy coordination is being performed in order to achieve a situation that benefits them all. Such detailed agreement would limit the country's sovereignty just to prevent spillovers, because fiscal policy instrument assumes greater importance. Spillovers called externalities could be rooted from a heavy public borrowing by one country until it can. Fiscal indiscipline results to unsustainable financial market. Therefore, every action is being monitored to prevent such spillover from one country to another.